MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, the opener of this four-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and their in-state division rivals, the Texas Rangers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams
Will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He topped out in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up for the Astros, Trevor Story. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Story is retired. 2 down now.
Number 4.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Smoke on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box, Bobby Heil, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Springer is off at first with 2 away. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Garcia. And that retires the side. 1 left for Houston. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Jose Barrios is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on. Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeping better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
So stepping in, Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Fisher's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rangers strike first. It's 1-0. Try again, 1-2. Up the middle, and oh, he's able to knock it down. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers on top here, 1-0.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now popped up. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Two balls and two strikes to Duffy.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia sprinting after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Mike Phillips is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Mike Phillips.
George Springer will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Yeah. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
You grind and get count leverage every time you step to the plate and hit it to the full advantage. Good looking swing right there for the base knock.
Ready for another shot now. Willie Calhoun, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Brad Peacock comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Two hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there.
I got to be honest with you. I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
Shot toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he's safe.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Peacock is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts. Digging in once again, Yoenis Garcia, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike.
Bears here.
Here's George Springer. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a .320 hitter. Bobby Pyle would be next. Another full count offering on its way, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. McKellar comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Digging in, Bobby Pyle. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Bobby Pyle.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering is a fastball looked at for a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls.
He's running in there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses the zone as he pulled the bunt back in time. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Dave Britt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Dave Britt.
Ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now the 1-0. A heater in there for a strike. Breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A crowd nearing 50,000 on its feet here in Arlington. Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain dangers. He strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Well, never a dull moment in this one, especially in the 9th inning, as the tying run is stranded on third and the winning run is left on second. Anybody's game until the very last pitch. Now I can finally breathe a little bit.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Texas Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Phillips claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keone Kela earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Lane.